Sharmila was horrified to find that a man without three senses walked past in front of her, but the people around her were oblivious. She couldn't help but ask the customer Jinx, but the other party said it was her hallucination. When Sharmila was confused, she suddenly realized that her best friend was also here. She hurriedly told the other that she had just seen a faceless man, but her best friend also laughed and said that she was hallucinating. Seeing her disbelief, Sharmila took her best friend to a door. She asked her best friend to push it open. Inside there is a forest. There is a hut in the forest. She then asks her friend what she saw, but her friend, who also saw a forest, says it's an office. So Sharmila thinks she might have been mistaken. It just wouldn't occur to her that the Jinx and the BFF were both the same person just now, and that everyone and everything else around her was fake. Just moments ago, the National Bank suffered a terrorist attack that killed everyone present. Only the security guard, Sharmila, was carried out dying. But with only 6 hours left to live, and the murderer, Silas, arrogantly sent out a video afterwards saying that this was only the first step in a chain of attacks, and the military found out through their investigation of the surveillance that Sharmila just happened to be the only eyewitness to the murderer, so they now want Vera to assist them by asking for the killer's likeness from the unconscious Sharmila. What seemed like a mirage, Vera Corporation was able to achieve because they invented a brain-computer interface that can live with people. This brain-computer interface allows a person to freely manipulate their dreams, while Vera Corporation is also able to enter other people's dreams through version 2.0. The military now wants Jinx, Vera's negotiator and psychologist, to enter Samira's dreams and ask for the whereabouts of Silas, the murderer. However, there has never been a precedent for entering the dreams of a dying person, and no one suggests that Jinx go in, but the military has studied Jinx's personality before she arrives, and purposely poses pictures of the dead in front of her. Jinx couldn't bear the thought of more innocent people dying and agreed to the mission. Things can't be delayed. Ike and Tara decide to give Sharmila a shot of norepinephrine first to make her brain recall the memories of the explosion, and then use the surveillance to recreate the environment at the time of the incident. If the memory is still in Samira's head, the phantom dream space can be automatically filled with Silas's face, and all Samira needs to do is enter the dream world and observe from the sidelines. As simple as stealing a neighbor's TV signal. Ike immediately began to build the scenes and characters of the time with his colleagues, and by constantly adjusting every tiny component, a one-to-one restoration of the real scene was born, enough to make people unable to tell the real from the fake. The staff injected Sharmila with a brain-computer interface, allowing her to enter the phantom space first. Ike and the others find Jinx and say that she can't tell Sharmila the truth when she goes in, or else Sharmila will get emotional and die early, and the dream world will collapse. And just in case, with the exit of the mandala prominently located in the hall, Jinx enters Sharmila's dream, and at first it all goes well, but when the murderer, Silas, comes out, the dream doesn't build up the other side's likeness. Meanwhile, the military receives information that Sharmila isn't the building's security guard, she's just using someone else's information so that she can help Silas get through security with the bomb.